Hello, welcome to Old Nerd buys Star Wars books from Facebook Marketplace. This is episode 2. Second time I found some Star Wars books on Facebook Marketplace. Got a really good deal on this stack. There's some Star Trek mixed in here. Now these books aren't in the best shape, but they're not bad. I gave the guy $20 for them, and got some pretty cool ones. Got the first two Heir to the Empire books, Heir to the Empire and Dark Force Rising. The third one wasn't in it. What else? Showdown at Centerpoint. This is the third book in the Corellian trilogy. What were the first two? Ambush at Corellia, Assault at Salonia. I have these. I have all these books. Don't ask me why I bought more. I'm a hoarder. But again, in my theoretical future nerd store, this is the kind of stuff that I'd sell. New Jedi Order. Michael Stackpole. I think he wrote a lot of the X-Wing series, the Rogue Squadron series, the Star Wars books, I believe. And he's a pretty highly respected author. Does a really good job writing Star Wars. Jedi Academy book. This is the first of this series. What were the other two? I don't know. Probably doesn't even say what the other two are. Oh, it does. Jedi Search, Dark Apprentice, Champions of the Force. And these are by Kevin J. Anderson. This is when Kevin J. Anderson was kind of new to the game back in the 90s. Another Kevin J. Anderson, Darksaber. So what? Wait, is this? Hold on. All right, no, I thought maybe for a second that this was one of the installments of the Jedi Search trilogy, but it's not. I think this was a standalone. Yeah, from the author of New York Times bestselling Jedi Academy trilogy. So this was a standalone that he did. I love the cover art on these. Here's another one, The New Rebellion. Christine Catherine Rausch. I'm not sure. I believe this is just a standalone book, I believe. Yeah, I think this one was just a standalone all by itself. But not in great shape, like I said. But if you're looking for a book that you're missing, and you don't mind that it's beat up a little bit, I'll sell you one. Now, the entire Black Fleet Crisis trilogy is here. Michael P. Cube or QB McDowell, I'm not sure. I don't remember much about this series either. It's been so long since I've read these books. I really don't remember much about them. I like to read them in order, kind of like I'm reading my Marvel comics in order. I'd like to read all these books that Disney, when Disney bought it, automatically just dismissed, and they were no longer historical or in canon or whatever you want to call it. But whenever it's convenient for them and they see dollar signs, they'll go back and they'll take characters or situations or plots from these books. Then they'll use it. But otherwise, no, it's all Disney. And 3 Star Trek books. The Final Frontier. Was this the movie? A movie? Oh, it is a tale of Starfleet's early days, time before the Star Trek we know. Interesting. Diane Carey. I know the name, but I can't think of what she's done. The Pandora Principle. Looks like it must focus on Spock and maybe some Vulcans. Pretty Vulcan lady. Don't recognize this author, Carolyn Close. Again, it sounds familiar, but I can't place it. And Day of Honor, book 4 of 4. So this was not a trilogy, a quadrilogy. See, these books are a little beat up. I don't read the Star Trek novels. I think they're cool just because they're kind of similar to the Star Trek novels or the Star Wars novels. But I haven't read them. I think I read one of the like Star Trek Captain's Logs or whatever they were called back when I was in school, and our library had a few of them. I think I tried to read some of them back in the day, but I don't remember if I ever got through one or not. But the Star Wars books were what I really wanted from this seller on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm pretty happy with that. For 20 bucks, that's a pretty good stack of books. And uh, again, in my hypothetical future old nerd used bookstore, these would be on sale. So let me know what you think. Comment down below with any tidbits or trivia you've got on these books, these writers, these series. And like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.